Do you ever find yourself sitting for hours, perhaps engrossed in a good book, watching your favorite show, or enjoying a quiet afternoon, and think nothing of it? It feels comfortable, doesn't it? But what if I told you that this very comfort, especially after the age of 70, could be silently, insidiously weakening the very foundations of your body, your bones? It's a harsh truth to consider, but for many of us, the shift towards a more sedentary lifestyle as we age brings with it a hidden danger that we often don't even realize is happening until it's too late. The feeling of stiffness, the little aches and pains that seem to become more frequent, the worry about a simple trip leading to something far more serious. These can all be connected to how much time we spend sitting. It's a painful reality that losing bone strength can lead to a loss of independence, making simple tasks feel daunting and shrinking our world in ways we never imagined. But there's a vital secret. Not a quick fix, but a deep understanding of what's truly going on and what you can do about it. In this video, we're going to uncover exactly what prolonged sitting does to your bones when you're over 70, and then, most importantly, we'll look at simple, actionable habits you can start incorporating into your life today to protect and even strengthen your skeletal system. It's about taking back control and giving your bones the support they desperately need to keep you active and thriving. Watch to the end for something that will surprise you about how much control you truly have over your bone health. So, let's begin our journey by really understanding why sitting too much becomes such a silent enemy to our bones as we get older, and what that first crucial step towards stronger bones looks like. Imagine your bones not as static, unchangeable structures, but as living, breathing tissues that are constantly rebuilding themselves. This process, called bone remodeling, relies heavily on stress and stimulation. Think of it like this: your bones are smart. They respond to the demands you place on them. When you walk, when you stand, when you carry something, even when you simply shift your weight, you're sending a signal to your bones saying, "Hey, I need to be strong here." This signal encourages your bone cells to lay down new bone tissue, keeping them dense and resilient. Now, what happens when you spend a good portion of your day sitting? That crucial signal gets muted, sometimes even silenced. Your bones aren't getting the regular, gentle stress they need to maintain their strength. It's like a muscle that isn't used. It starts to waste away. For bones, this means a gradual but steady loss of density, making them more porous, more brittle, and significantly more vulnerable to fractures, even from what might seem like a minor fall. This is particularly concerning after 70, when natural bone loss already accelerates. Prolonged sitting also impacts circulation, reducing the flow of nutrient-rich blood to your bones, further hindering their ability to repair and rebuild. Furthermore, when you sit for long periods, the muscles that support your bones, especially around your hips and spine, can weaken and shorten, leading to poor posture, back pain, and an increased risk of falls because your body isn't as stable. It's a vicious cycle. Sitting weakens bones and muscles, which increases fall risk. And falls are a major cause of devastating fractures in older adults. But here's the encouraging news. The solution isn't about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, unless that's already part of your routine. It starts with something incredibly simple: integrating regular, gentle movement back into your day. What I like to call movement snacks. Your first and most powerful habit to combat the effects of sitting too much is simply to break up those long periods of inactivity. If you're watching television, when a commercial break comes on, instead of staying glued to your seat, stand up, walk to the kitchen and get a glass of water, walk to the window and look outside. Do a few gentle stretches. Even just standing for a minute or two every half hour can make a significant difference. Set a timer on your phone, or use an app that reminds you to get up. Think about how much time you spend reading. Could you read a chapter standing up? Or perhaps walk around the living room while you're on the phone with a friend or family member? These aren't strenuous activities. They're simply opportunities to interrupt prolonged sitting and send those vital strength signals to your bones. Let's get a bit more specific. Aim for short bursts of walking throughout your day. Maybe it's a 10-minute stroll around your garden in the morning, another 10 minutes to check your mailbox or walk down to the corner store after lunch, and another 10 minutes in the evening before dinner. Even if you just walk around your house, up and down a short hallway, or in place while watching the news, you are doing wonders for your bones. These gentle walks are weight-bearing activities, meaning your body is working against gravity, which is exactly what your bones need to stay strong. It stimulates bone growth, improves circulation, and strengthens the muscles that support your skeletal system, all while being low impact and easy on your joints. Consistency is far more important than intensity here. Don't worry about how far or how fast you go initially. The goal is simply to move, to stand, to shift your weight, and to break up those long stretches of sitting. Think about how much difference even a few minutes of conscious movement can make over a day, a week, a month, and a year. It truly adds up. Now that we've started with the foundational habit of simply moving more and breaking up long sitting periods, let's consider how we can make our movement even more effective for bone health and explore other crucial elements that support our skeletal system. Now that we've discussed the power of simply breaking up those long periods of sitting and getting more general movement into your day, let's talk about making that movement even more effective for your bones. While gentle walking is fantastic, our second crucial habit is to incorporate more targeted, moderate weight-bearing exercises. Remember, your bones need a bit of a challenge to get stronger. This doesn't mean you need to start lifting barbells. It means engaging in activities where your body is supporting its own weight against gravity, or where your muscles are working against some form of resistance. Think about activities like dancing, gardening, or even light stair climbing. If you have stairs in your home, carefully walking up and down them a few times a day can be an excellent bone builder for your legs and hips. If not, even stepping up and down onto a sturdy low step or curb can offer a similar benefit. Gardening, with its bending, lifting, and carrying even light loads of soil or watering cans, provides varied movements that are excellent for stimulating bone growth. Dancing, whether it's a slow waltz or just moving to your favorite music in your living room, offers dynamic, weight-bearing impact that encourages bone density while also improving balance and coordination, which are vital for preventing falls. If you're looking for something more structured, consider gentle strength training. This could be as simple as standing up and sitting down from a chair 10-15 times, using only your body weight, or doing wall push-ups by pressing your hands against a wall and leaning in and out. You could even use light hand weights, perhaps a can of soup in each hand, while doing arm curls or overhead presses. The key here is consistent, gentle resistance. These activities put beneficial stress on your bones in a way that encourages them to become denser and stronger. Much like how muscles grow bigger with resistance, always listen to your body. And if you have any pre-existing conditions, it's always wise to chat with your doctor before starting any new exercise routine. Beyond movement, our bones are also built from the inside out. Which brings us to our third essential habit, providing your body with the right nutritional support. Think of your bones as a house that constantly needs building materials for repairs and renovations. Two of the most critical materials are calcium and vitamin D. Calcium is the primary mineral that gives bones their strength and structure. Most of us know that dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese are excellent sources. But if you're not a dairy fan, don't worry. There are plenty of other options. Look for leafy green vegetables such as kale, collard greens, and broccoli, which are surprisingly rich in calcium. Tofu, fortified plant-based milks like almond or soy milk, sardines, and even some nuts like almonds can contribute significantly to your daily calcium intake. The general recommendation for adults over 70 is about 1,200 milligrams of calcium per day, which can be achieved through a balanced diet. Now, here's where vitamin D comes in. It's like the construction manager. Without enough vitamin D, your body can't effectively absorb the calcium you're consuming, no matter how much you eat. The most natural way to get vitamin D is through safe sun exposure. Just 10-15 minutes of direct sunlight on your skin a few times a week, especially during the warmer months, can often be enough for your body to produce what it needs. However, as we age, our skin becomes less efficient at making vitamin D, and factors like sunscreen use, time spent indoors, and even the time of year can limit our exposure. This is why many older adults in countries like the UK, Canada, and parts of the US may need to rely on dietary sources or supplements, especially during winter. Good food sources include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and tuna, as well as fortified foods such as milk, cereals, and some orange juices, since it can be challenging to get enough vitamin D from diet alone. Especially after 70, it's worth having a conversation with your doctor about whether a vitamin D supplement is right for you. They can test your levels and recommend an appropriate dosage. Our fourth crucial habit, often underestimated but incredibly vital for bone health and overall well-being, is ensuring adequate protein intake. When we think of bones, we often just think of minerals, but a significant portion of your bone structure is actually made of protein. Beyond that, strong muscles provide crucial support and protection for your bones, acting like a sturdy framework around your skeletal system. As we age, we naturally tend to lose muscle mass, a process called sarcopenia, which not only makes us weaker, but also increases our risk of falls. Adequate protein helps to counteract this loss, maintaining muscle strength and therefore indirectly protecting your bones. Aim to include a good source of protein with every meal. This could be lean meats like chicken or turkey, fish, eggs, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, or dairy products like Greek yogurt or cottage cheese. For example, a breakfast of eggs and whole wheat toast, a lunch with a tuna salad sandwich, and a dinner with baked salmon and vegetables would provide excellent protein throughout your day. Making sure you're getting enough protein isn't just about building bulk. It's about preserving the muscle strength that helps you stay upright, agile, and less prone to falls, which can be devastating for already fragile bones. Next, we'll dive into perhaps the most surprising, yet critical, element in protecting your bones from the silent threat of prolonged sitting, the forgotten art of balance. We've talked about the importance of moving more, engaging in targeted weight-bearing exercises, and fueling your bones with calcium, vitamin D, and protein. But here's the really crucial part, the piece that often gets overlooked, yet holds immense power in protecting your bones, especially after 70, improving your balance and flexibility. Think about it this way, even if your bones are as strong as can be, a fall can still cause a fracture. And when bones are already weakened by prolonged sitting, the risk of a severe injury from a fall skyrockets. So, while we work on making our bones stronger, we must simultaneously reduce our chances of falling in the first place. This is where balance and flexibility training come in as our fifth essential habit. Activities that challenge your balance gently and improve your body's ability to react and recover are incredibly effective. Simple exercises like standing on one leg while holding onto a sturdy chair for support, or walking heel to toe across a room, can make a huge difference. Tai Chi, with its slow, deliberate movements, is an ancient practice proven to significantly improve balance and reduce fall risk for older adults. Gentle yoga or Pilates classes, often available at community centers, can also enhance flexibility, strength, and balance in a safe, controlled way. Even just practicing getting up and down from a chair without using your hands can be a powerful balance and leg strength exercise. The beauty of these activities is that they not only protect your bones by preventing falls, but they also improve your overall mobility, confidence, and quality of life. Finally, our sixth point, and one that encompasses a broader approach to bone health, involves looking at certain lifestyle factors. While movement and nutrition are paramount, Other choices we make can either support or undermine our efforts. For instance, if you smoke, stopping is one of the single best things you can do for your bones. Smoking has been linked to lower bone density and an increased risk of fractures, as it interferes with the body's ability to absorb calcium and inhibits the formation of new bone tissue. Similarly, excessive alcohol consumption can also weaken bones and increase the risk of falls. Moderation is key here. Also, it's always important to be aware that certain medications can have an impact on bone health if you're taking long-term medications, especially corticosteroids. It's a good idea to discuss their potential effects on your bones with your doctor. They might be able to suggest alternative treatments or prescribe supplements to mitigate any bone-related side effects. Managing chronic stress can also play a subtle role, as high levels of certain stress hormones can negatively affect bone density over time. Taking a holistic approach, considering all these elements in your daily life, provides the strongest foundation for resilient bones. So, to bring it all together, we've talked about the profound impact that prolonged sitting can have on your bones after 70, gradually diminishing their strength and increasing your vulnerability. But the good news, the truly empowering part, is that you have so much more control than you might think. We've explored the immense power of simply breaking up those long periods of inactivity with movement snacks and gentle walks. We've delved into the importance of incorporating targeted weight-bearing exercises like dancing, gardening, or light strength training to stimulate real bone growth. We've highlighted the non-negotiable need for proper nutrition, making sure you're getting enough calcium, vitamin D, and protein to build and maintain strong bones from the inside out. And perhaps most surprisingly, we've uncovered the critical role of balance and flexibility training in preventing falls, which are often the true cause of devastating bone injuries. Finally, we touched on lifestyle factors like smoking and alcohol that can either help or hinder your efforts. Remember, these aren't radical overhauls that require immense effort. They're small, consistent steps, little habits you can weave into your daily life that, when added together, make an absolutely monumental difference to your bone health, your vitality, and your ability to live life on your own terms. It's never too late to start. Your bones are living tissue, and they respond to the care you give them. No matter your age, the decision to move a little more, eat a little better, and consciously work on your balance is an investment in your future self, an investment in your independence, and an investment in your happiness. I'd absolutely love to hear from you. What small step will you commit to taking this week to strengthen your bones? Or to reduce the time you spend sitting? Maybe it's just standing up every commercial break, or adding a daily 10-minute walk. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to start their own journey. If this video resonated with you, if it gave you some valuable insights or a spark of motivation, please give it a thumbs up. It truly helps us reach more people who need this vital information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips, encouragement, and insights to help you live your best life at every age. Keep moving, keep nourishing yourself, and keep embracing every moment with strength, resilience, and vitality. Live your best life at every age.